Like I said, my name is Melissa Kaloje. I'm the Director of Community Relations for the Raleigh Regional Association of Realtors. And I'm the first one up today, so hopefully I'll be quick and we can get on to the other presenters. So today I'm going to I'll give a little bit of background on our association and who we are, who we serve, and then more importantly for today's discussion, obviously talking about a resource that we use that uses geographical data information and how our members use it, but most importantly, how we use it from the association side. So Raleigh Regional Association of Realtors is the local association, the nonprofit trade association that services about 9,000 real estate professionals across both Wake and Harnett counties. We are part of a larger umbrella known as the National Association of Realtors that has approximately now about 1.5 million members nationwide. But we also here locally own the Triangle Multiple Listing Service, which is the organization that houses all of the real estate data in our area, and they service about 16 counties that surround Wake and this region. And so that is all of the data. When you go to buy or sell a home, that is the program, the organization that houses all of the data for all real estate transactions in this area. So that is it. That's a very large part of what we do and why our members buy into our association, is so that they can have a membership with the multiple listing service. So for today, I'm going to be talking about a program we call RPR, which is our Realtors Property Resource. This is a program that is available to realtors, real estate professionals, as well as associations and MLSs through our National Association of Realtors. It's a data platform that they created and have now given access to across all of their memberships. It gives our realtors, our members, access to data that they can provide with their clients when they are searching for a home or selling a home. And then it services every segment of our industry, from the residential to the commercial, to our brokerages, appraisers, on down to the associations and the MLSs. So from the association side, we can pull what we call an economic area report, and I'll give kind of a snapshot of that in a couple of minutes here. And we are able to learn what kind of consumer segments make up a particular area. We can use economic comparisons, which is an income-driven comparison, education comparison. So we pull school data from an online organization, everything down to traffic commute times from a particular area. And then on a economic development side, we can look at what retail businesses might work for a particular area based on those consumer reports. And we can use this data when speaking with local municipalities to advocate for particular issues. For example, if a particular town is looking to bring in a new grocery store, we may be able to pull an economic area report that can tell us what consumers are leaving the area to seek, and what we believe would be best served for that particular community. So an economic area report will give us everything from the top consumer segments in a particular area, and we can break that down based on county, zip code. We can break it down by voting jurisdiction, so your particular House seat or a Senate seat in the based on the congressional level. So this is just a quick snapshot that I pulled of, this is what I refer to as the economic area report. So these reports are pages long, and this is just one page of it that I pulled for this particular presentation. So as you can see, I did this solely based on Wake County. So, and it encompasses all of the zip codes that make up Wake County. It's not particular to Raleigh, but this is the consumer segmentation for Wake County. So it'll show you the top segments for this area. And so in an actual report, if you were to see the entire thing, it would break out all 5 of these segmentations and give you information, more information based on these and a description of each segmentation. So for Wake County right now, what we call boom burbs are our top group in this particular area, followed by up and coming families, soccer moms. They're pretty interesting titles for these segmentations, but it's really interesting information. You know, we can pull net worth, median home value, the percentage of their home ownership, which is a great tool for us when going in and being able to discuss certain issues with municipalities. Our organization strives to advocate for home ownership, of course. So that's a big tool right there for us. This particular data comes from a variety of sources. We compile public record data, market conditions and forecasts, census and employment data, demographics and trends, business data, which includes like consumer expenditures, commercial market potential, retail marketplaces. We pull school data and reviews from Niche, which is a resource, an online resource for researching colleges, schools, neighborhoods, and local companies. And then it also includes specialty data sets such as walkability scores, traffic counts, and flood zones. And so I broke it down from Wake County. Since this is City of Raleigh, I kind of narrowed our focus down to Raleigh. So this is a 12-month change in estimated value. So it's year over year, just a very quick snapshot. This is what we call our market value or market analysis report. And so this is, of course, a part of a much larger report that we have the capabilities of pooling. But given our current climate, one of the biggest questions that we get is whether home values are decreasing, increasing, staying the same. Is COVID having an impact on the real estate market? And while that might be the case for some areas across the country, here locally, we have not seen a very significant, if at all, any change in our real estate market. As you can tell, over the last 12 months in Raleigh alone, estimated home values have increased. So, but particularly for GIS, these reports are a culmination of what in the industry we call AVMs and RVMs, so automated valuation model, and it's a value estimated calculated using publicly available information. And then an RVM is the exact same thing, but it also includes MLS active, sold, and off-market data. So our MLS, the RPR pulls MLS data from the local level and includes it in these types of reports, and that's how these reports are generated. So each model uses proprietary algorithms and arrives at its own estimate. So AVM and RVM are separate, and then the AVM and the RVM confidence scores are shown on our property details page, and those are values between 0 and 5 stars that indicate the level to which each of the multiple models agrees with the other estimated value for a given property. So a high confidence score indicates that the different valuation models yield similar estimates for the property. In layman's terms, a property is more likely to sell at a price close to the estimated value when its AVM confidence score is high. And a 5-star confidence score means that you can expect a property sales price to be within 10% of the property's estimated value 90% of the time. So this tool, RPR, pulls, like I said, from a lot of different resources, and they have gotten it down to a literal science. And it is a very precise resource, both for us from the association side as well as for our members. And again, this is just another page on our the market analysis report. Like it was on the last slide, these came from the exact same report. So these are sources that we use for local market data. And the stats on this slide are compiled using listing data from our MLS partners. So as you can see here, this is just kind of an overarching snapshot for the market activity in Raleigh. And the new listings, the pending, the distressed activities, and the recently sold do have separate pages on this report. But this is something that we like to use when speaking with municipalities, because distressed activity is a hot topic right now, and how we can get in and work with those distressed properties to try and revitalize a particular area in a community. So I know that was really quick. I only had 10 minutes and I think I went over. So hopefully I'm not starting us off on the wrong foot. But if you have any questions, I love to talk about this stuff. So please feel free to reach out to me, that you can see my contact information there. And I will be happy to talk to you, or if you're interested in a particular area and would like a report or would like some more data on a particular area, we are always happy to provide that and kind of start that conversation off. So I appreciate Katie for inviting me. We were happy to be involved in this. And so thanks.